In 1982, there was the coup attempt. And some of us, at least I was one of them, we were rounded up. In a very strange way. A white Land Rover drove to Mululu at my mother's home. And in that Land Rover, there were about 5 well-fed men, hefty ones, who came in and they told my mother, "We want your son. He's actually a very good boy." This was at the university. And we'll bring him back. These guys took me away, and my mother never saw me for another 2 weeks. But I'm revisiting this because it is important that Kenyans also know that when there was that crisis, for 1 week before I found myself in Mululu, when my uncles were scared of taking me in because my father was in Mexico on duty, they were saying, "Just try and find your own way out." I actually went through courtesy of a friend of mine who we were in school with, called Mukundi Wahome from Odhaya, and his father, Ejindio Ngatia Wahome, allowed me to stay in his house for 1 whole week in hibernation. That tells you that never go ethnic, never profile ethnically, because I was saved and hidden by somebody from Mount Kenya in Othaya when the chips were down and my own uncles were hiding. The message here is that we are one people. Let us hold hands and pull each other together. Let us change Kenya together. You cannot second guess Uhuru on matters of infrastructure in this country. You can't. He has done an extraordinary job. However, when I was in Meru, my Meru friends told me, when you go back to Nairobi and you have a chance to talk to Uhuru, tell him we are a little bit disturbed because the Mau Mau roads have not yet been completed on this side of Meru, but they are moving very well on the other side. And the Meru, our eastern side, also fought for our independence as Mau Mau. So basically, Rome cannot be built in a day. But here was a message that people are yearning for more development. Let us make Kenya stable so that we can also complete the Mau Mau roads on the other side of the mountain. And also roads in other parts of the country. The lady said, water is life. In fact, if I recollect, I think it was a message written by Jomo Kenyatta somewhere, that water is life. Let us also remind Kenyans that his or her vote is also life. We have reached a stage where the vote is also life. Siasa mbaya? Gideon, I know you have the rights to that one. Siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. So let us move. My final message to the young people, I'll request, with your indulgence, that just 2 young people come here. One is called Kamau Gikuru, and the other is Mungare. It will come. Let me say this, because there was even a young girl who said that she had not found a partner yet. Maybe I've brought 2 partners here very close to you. Okay, why do I bring these 2 young men here? Because I want to send a very clear message that we as elders, and I'm talking as an elder in their context, not in the context of our PC or Munga, but in the context of these young men. Why I am bringing them here is because our experience should not be used to suppress the youth. We should not constantly remind the youth is from Nyamira, Kisii. He's head of our ICT and digitization matters in the party. If you want to work with the youth, give them responsibility. Let us not pontificate and keep on saying, your time is tomorrow. No, their time is now. Thank you. So, in conclusion, I repeat to the Mount Kenya Foundation, when you go home, ask yourself, who can you trust? Who can you trust? When you sleep, who can you trust? If you're a businessman in Nairobi and you're a landlord, how do you feel when your houses have been occupied and you have never gotten restitution for those houses? These are the questions. Who can you trust? Who can you trust? Who can you trust? Who can